Greetings, gamers! It is I, Frost Gamer, coming to you for Death Battle Reactions! Today's Death Battle we're going to react to is Obi-Wan Kenobi versus Kakashi Sensei. A Star Wars legacy far, far away versus the ninja masters of the Naruto saga. Ooh, this is actually going to be an interesting one, since this will be the first ongoing in between those two series. He's head to head. Star Wars characters have faced off with Nintendo, Marvel, Harry Potter, and now to add the list, anime. Oh boy! Hey, figure out who to fight. Hey, for DZ, and you got a 5-star fighter. Okay. Jokes aside. Right, this is gonna be an interesting battle. Now, I'm a little behind Naruto, sad to say. I ain't a little on Star Wars since it's been a bit foggy-headed. But I do remember seeing Star Wars from episodes 1 to 3. Yes, when I saw 1 to 3. Yeah, I thought 4 and 6 would come up next, but yeah, my head's still spinning a little bit on that one. That aside, the Star Wars saga has masters of the Force. This is a powerful substance. Of strength. An essence of life itself. Chakra is a substance of life as well. It breathes through special ninjas. And when mastered, it can become a powerful weapon. In this form, I would imagine these are the two powerful and great masters that not only would you fantasize being trained by, but also will master the powers of this living substance to the best, and create a great generation of heroes before them. Of course, Obi-Wan's case, one of the biggest dangers in the galaxy, but that'd be spoilers, so if you don't know, I don't know how you would not know, dude, don't let me spoil you on that one. Now, Kakashi's powers and speed is incredible, though it's not to say Obi-Wan isn't as himself. He did stand in to handle Starkiller and Darth Vader, but in the end he did get... Though it's not to say Kakashi's invisible himself. Especially since chocolate can be drained if time goes by. So, it's hard to say which of them actually has this one. And this battle came out in May the 4th. That's right, the Star Wars Day. Hey, so it is a little lean to see if Obi-Wan would win, but I try not to get myself spoiled, so I'll say Obi-Wan for that reason. But there is only one way to find out, and that is to hit play.
Death Battle is sponsored by ExpressVPN. Protect your online privacy today at expressvpn.com/battle.
Me that time. I'm still liking that logo, but I'm liking this one more.
Heroes come in many different forms. Some are heroic protectors of justice, and others are the teachers who guide us toward a brighter future. And sometimes they're both, like Obi-Wan Kanobi, the Jedi Master of the Galactic Republic from Star Wars. And Kakashi Hatake, the 6th Hokage of the Hidden Leaf and mentor to Naruto. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick. And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Who wins a 3D battle? Nice.
On the distant planet of Tatooine lived an elderly hermit known as Old Ben. His heart heavy with regret and stories to tell. 'Cause he wasn't just some crazy old coot. He used to be a badass samurai space wizard. Obi-Wan Kenobi. Now that's a name I've not heard in a long time. I love a good Obi-Wan liner. Hello there. As a child, Kenobi was inducted into the Jedi Order. Warrior monks training in the Force over the course of their lives. And he was trained by the one and only Liam Neeson. Well, until he was murdered by Space Satan.
Though not
Yeah.
before they discovered a child of prophecy in Obi-Wan's future pupil, Anakin Skywalker.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Eventually, Kenobi rose to the top ranks of the Order, becoming a Jedi Master. Just in time for 2 back-to-back galactic wars.
Sounds like fun when you've got his classic lightsaber, which can cut through basically anything with enough force. Get it?
Including the duranium armor of General Grievous, which can take volleys from starfighter cannons.
It's an elegant weapon for a more civilized age. Because, mutilating and decapitating people left and right is way more honorable.
Kenobi has studied 7 forms of
One way of saying
lightsaber
it.
combat, and is the undisputed master of Form 3, Soresu.
Which is all about defense and waiting for your opponent to make a mistake to land a finishing blow. He's so skilled, he
Makes
can
sense.
beat Sith Lords in just seconds.
But Kenobi's most powerful weapon, or better put, ally, is the Force, an energy that exists almost everywhere. Jedi can tap into the Force to manipulate the world around them.
Like throwing stuff around with telekinesis. Everything from pulling down an airship to crushing someone else's organs.
Master.
While Kenobi prefers a
No,
more
it's like
direct
this-
dueling approach, his power in the Force is nothing to scoff at. Many years after his time, he was explicitly compared to Jedi Knight Kip Durham, who could move a micro-singularity with a thought.
Speaking of thoughts,
Wow.
he can mess with yours with the Jedi mind trick. Like if he wanted to, he could get jizz stuck in your head.
Boomstick! Gross!
What? It's a type of music. Those aliens at Jabba's palace were playing it. They're called jizz whalers.
Oh.
I bet Disney was real happy to learn about that one. Kenobi's Force abilities also include protective fields, illusions, and Tuda Minus, a technique for absorbing and redirecting
Wow.
energy attacks.
Even without a lightsaber.
Wow.
Oh, also, he can see the future.
To a certain extent, Jedi can glimpse the distant future through focused meditation. In battle, the Force can guide their movements, predicting danger in advance.
Kinda like a space spidey sense.
Exactly. With their incredible
Wow.
skill in the Force, Kenobi and Skywalker became a formidable duo.
Obi-Wan ranked up even
Yeah, he-
more and
he
became a
sounded
general.
like his
He's
master
a
a little bit.
badass space pilot who can dogfight at near light speed.
According to an official novel, he can even react down to the nanosecond.
I don't know, Wiz. I've seen the movies, and Jedi have never done shit like that.
Well, other mediums have greatly expanded upon Jedi capabilities. Some are even powerful enough to hold together entire planets.
Obi-Wan has
Wow.
fought an army while blindfolded, endured a blast from a starfighter, and battled the Sith Darth Vader. That's when he had to break out his most OP move of all, the high ground. By standing just a few feet above an opponent, Obi-Wan gains enormous extra powerfulness. He even warns you about it.
It's over, Anakin! I have the high ground!
Really?
It's foolproof.
Not exactly. Remember how Darth Maul had the high ground way back when? Against Obi-Wan himself?
Where do you think he learned such an awesome move? Only Sith Satan could think of something so deadly.
Uh-huh. Either
Wow,
way,
that
Obi-Wan
was actually-
sadly failed where it mattered most.
Ooh, that's definitely gonna be an F on the old Jedi report card. See me after class
Oh, yeah.
for an epic boss
Anakin
battle
killed
on a lava
kids,
planet.
like-
But
I forgot
defeating
about
his
that one.
fallen student is no small feat. Anakin could telekinetically move starships fast enough to intercept hypersonic missiles. Based on the scale of this dreadnought and the distance it moved, this would need an energy over 21 megatons of TNT.
And that was when he was a newbie. He basically became the most powerful Jedi and Sith in Space Wizard history.
However, Kenobi is extremely dedicated to his strict Jedi code, potentially to a fault. It's debatable if he ever learned from this mistake. After all, he told Luke Skywalker that the only way to ever become a Jedi would be to kill his own father. And he even tried to trick him into never figuring out that fact in the first place.
Dick move, Obi. Dick move.
Yeah.
But even in his worst moments, Obi-Wan Kenobi always fought for the sake of others. He would battle his dark apprentice one last time, sacrificing his life in service of a new hope.
And then he became a ghost.
Don't ruin the moment.
Strike me down, I shall become more powerful than you could possibly imagine.
Good line, but sad.
Shinobi, Hokage, mentor, friend.
And porn addict.
Kakashi Hatake is all of these, and generally a pretty relaxed guy for someone raised as a ninja assassin.
You wouldn't know it at
Yeah.
first glance that his childhood sucked balls. Like when his dad committed seppuku because he saved his friends instead of prioritizing a mission.
In the shadow of disgrace, this cruel methodology of the ninja
X.
and his father's great mistake tore young Kakashi apart.
Reminds me of my dad.
What was his great mistake?
He called it boomstick.
Oh. Despite his hardship, Kakashi proved himself a prodigy, becoming a Genin
like
at
it
age
was
5,
bad.
a Chunin at age 6, and a Jonin at age 12.
For those of us who don't speak
Wow.
anime, he might as well have been doing ninja rocket science in the womb.
He quickly mastered the use of chakra,
Wow.
a form of spiritual energy within all individuals that ninja can shape and weaponize. This is ninjutsu.
He can walk up walls, heal wounds, and even make clones of himself. Plus, he's a master of taijutsu, aka punching people. But his deadliest technique of all is the 1,000 years of death.
Basically,
Village
shoving
secret finger
little
jutsu!
fingers of the guys.
1,000 years of death!
Oh,
Deadly.
that's gonna
There you
get
go.
you on a list. Naruto's like 12.
Chakra can also be molded into nature itself, and Kakashi can use
Yeah.
it for numerous elemental attacks.
Sure, he can shoot fireballs or dunk you with water, but his favorite is lightning. Lightning zaps, lightning clones, lightning dogs? That's awesome! How do I get one of those?
He's even invented a lightning ninjutsu technique, the Chidori. By gathering electric chakra into
Where's
his hand
chak-
or a kunai,
Well,
he becomes
a master.
capable of piercing just about anything.
Even a bolt of actual lightning. Take that, nature! Man triumphs over you once again.
This is where Kakashi's own
Okay,
Chidori
Kakashi's
got
up,
its
yeah.
moniker, Raikiri, Lightning Cutter.
Ooh, now I know what I'm gonna name my lightning dog.
Yeah,
The
same thing.
Chidori does have a
Means
downside, though.
okay,
Its
master.
speed and power are so great, they give the user tunnel vision and make the attack generally uncontrollable.
Basically, once you kick on the gas, you're zooming straight ahead, no matter what happens. Although, Kakashi eyed just the thing to fix it.
Long story short, he was drafted into a war alongside his friends Rin and Obito.
Shit went down and Kakashi lost an eye, so Obito handed over one of his when he decided to sacrifice his life. Holy shit, we don't have any friends like that. Wiz, give me your eye.
No,
I'll give it back, I promise.
Obito's eye wasn't an ordinary eye. He was an Uchiha, and this was a Sharingan.
With his
Wait, I thought-
Sharingan, Kakashi not only
Sasuke's
got some
brother killed them
control
all.
over his Chidori, but he can see a
Because I missed
person's chakra, predict their movements, dupe your brain with genjutsu, and even copy jutsu techniques. He's such a filthy plagiarist that he's stolen over 1,000 jutsus in 14 years.
Although
Whoa.
since Kakashi is not an Uchiha, he can't exactly turn the Sharingan off.
And then Rin jumped in front of his Raikiri and kicked the bucket too. Man, this
Jeez.
guy can't catch a break.
And yet, unimaginable loss is exactly what is needed to unlock the Sharingan's next stage, the Mangekyo Sharingan.
Oh yeah! With the Mankey Eye, he can cast Kamui, basically sucking objects or people into another dimension. Sure, it uses up a lot of his chakra pool, but it's a pretty clever instant win move.
The concept of
Wow.
trauma granting new power fascinates me. So, I've stolen Boomstick's entire beer hoard and placed it in a secure room with 200 tons of TNT.
Wait, what? Oh! You monster! What have you done?
Do you feel anything?
Just thirsty, sober, and punchy.
Punchy?
Next round's on Wiz. Well, for Kakashi, everything sort of worked out in the end. He became a teacher, and this new generation of ninja helped him learn that his dad was right all along. Friends do come first, unless they blow up all your beer. Wake up!
He's held his own against top-tier ninja like Zabuza, Pain, and even his old friend Obito.
Back from the dead and evil now, because why not?
Seriously?
Kakashi can definitely compare to fellow ninja master
does that even
Jiraiya,
work?
who can blow up mountains. That takes over 18 megatons of TNT.
Yeah, that's
And he's
right.
caught and sliced lightning. Based on the distance it moved before he caught it, he must have reacted within 70 microseconds and moved over
From Guy's
2,000
battle.
times the speed of
Illuminate.
sound.
Sounds like ninja president material to me. Not too shabby for a guy who
Oh,
likes
yeah,
to
he
read
did
porn in
become
public.
Hokage.
Did I forget to mention that? Because he totally does.
Kakashi of the Sharingan is nothing if not full of surprises.
Right now, all I can give you is just death.
All right, the combatants
This is
are
super-
set, and we've run the data through all possibilities.
But first, you know what's the best friend for teachers like these two? Beer! This episode of Death Battle is super special because it's sponsored by my favorite beer, Miller Lite.
It's tough connecting with friends while we're all stuck at home, but as
Come on. Okay. Well, definitely shows Kakashi's definitely got some strengths. Some we're familiar with from other or death battles with Naruto characters, just like Sasuke and Guy, right? But a lot more than that. So, yikes, Kakashi needed had a family, they feel. We had Naruto and the other on his team. Yes. Okay, maybe sort of Sasuke on that one since. Anyway. Hey, whew. Obi-Wan's definitely got a lot of power in him. Especially he compared to Anakin. And when he was still starting out. So, I can say Obi-Wan really has a good chance with this. Although Kakashi's weaponry isn't as strong as Obi-Wan's, his chakra is incredible as well. So, could lightning handle a lightsaber?
And battle. So grab one for yourself, cause right now it's time for a death battle!
On this. Oh, this is beautiful. Obi-Wan crashes.
Another happy landing. Hello there.
Hold it. You're in Konoha territory. I have some questions, if you'll come with me.
Nice.
You want to go home and keep reading your book?
I want to go home and keep reading my book. After I kick your ass!
Jedi Force trick does not work. Oh, now that was epic! Ow! There goes the R2. Kakashi's piece is definitely... Ooh! Force push.
Not enough?
Well now, you've fallen for the deadliest stratagem we ninja know. 1,000 years of death.
Don't try it! I have the high ground!
Holy! That's a dirty move. Oh! I love that one.
I guess I have the high ground.
Oh, I don't think so.
Force. Whoa! Why can't they show that in the movies? Wow.
Most impressive. But I see you.
There goes the book. Show me how to handgun.
Fire style!
I bet that won't work. What happened? Not good.
Be mindful of your thoughts, Obi-Wan. They betray you.
Power, baby! The force is strong with Obi-Wan here. Lightning saber. Okay. It's actually pretty epic. Whoa! Get out! Dimensional flip? Holy,
Don't give up.
that's it?
Trust in the Force. So uncivilized.
KO!
Well, Kakashi may have been able to beat Obi too, but he just couldn't handle Obi-Wan. Got him.
Kakashi's wide array of moves certainly kept Kanobi on his toes, but but the Jedi's arsenal was far more powerful and versatile than you might think.
Yeah, like how chakra is an internal life energy with a limited supply, but the Force is external and everywhere. Obi-Wan couldn't exactly run out of it, and Kakashi couldn't copy Force techniques. Because, I mean, he's using external Force, not internal chakra. It's totally different.
As for brute power, Ninja Mountain busting and Anakin's Dreadnought telekinesis were fairly comparable. However, Kenobi matched Anakin's Force power well after he had become far stronger than that.
This is the chosen one we're talking about here. Other Jedi have done some crazy stuff, like throwing a fleet of Star Destroyers out of a solar system in seconds and stopping a whole planet from going kaboom. Oh, and you know how Obi-Wan tore apart Grievous's armor with his bare hands in Revenge of the Sith?
The same armor designed to survive starship
that's right.
It withstood a blast that annihilated a subterranean city and almost collapsed the surface of a planet.
I seriously doubt Obi is physically strong enough to rip that armor apart, but apparently the Force is.
Even Kamui wasn't a reliable option, since Kenobi's reaction speed was nearly 70,000 times faster than Kakashi's. More than quick enough to avoid Kamui, especially with his precognition.
But we can hear you shouting in the back. What about Kakashi's dual Mangekyo Sharingan that Obito gave him? And the perfect Susanoo?
It's difficult to justify granting those to Kakashi at all, because they aren't really his. He could only use them when Obito's spirit briefly possessed his body.
Even if he did, the results probably wouldn't change much. Remember that Kip guy who moved a black hole? Yeah, he was directly compared to Obi-Wan by Luke himself.
If we're to take that at face value, this means Kenobi could theoretically call upon the Force to exert nearly 14 petatons of TNT.
Way more than what Kakashi was packing. And even then, Obi-Wan could just crush his organs. Shit, man, don't mess around with Jedi.
I know it can seem strange to hear about Jedi being this powerful and deadly, but think of it this way. Part of the reason why the Jedi Code is so strict is because of this immense power at their fingertips. The Code tries to keep them, civilized in a way.
But when you enter a death battle, throw those morals out the window. We're looking for who wins a no-holds-barred fight to the death.
Kakashi had many impressive tools, tricks, and techniques, but Kenobi's brilliant speed, overwhelming force, and greater level of power won this bout.
In the end, Obi won.
The winner is Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Simple
From a
and
certain point of view.
good.
Hey, thanks for watching this episode of
That's
Death
worse.
Battle. If you want the battle music for yourself, you can get it by clicking the link down below.
And if you want to watch more stuff, check the boxes right over there.
All right. I think we know who's next.
He's a phantom.
Danny and Jake Long. Ghost versus Dragon. Well, there's an odd one. And so's that thumbnail. Oh. Alright. Hey, next up is Danny and Jake. The American Dragon versus the half ghost superhero. Half ghost superhero. That should be interesting. But till we get to that. Wow, that was awesome. Obi-Wan's saber was like, and Kakashi's blade was like, I did. Man, Kakashi definitely has more power on his fingers than has shown. Oh. And goes to show I really need to get back on watching the whole Naruto series. Oh boy, I'm gonna be having a whole year of this, aren't I? Eesh. Okay. Now, before I get back to it, wow, I knew the Jedi were powerful from the movies. And that had cool cartoon series. It's a different thing, made by the Samurai Jack animator. But Clone Wars is definitely good too. Wasn't yours first, Disney? But, jokes aside, that was epic. I really gotta look into more things than this cartoon and movies for the Force. It was just, oh yeah, video games too. I guess the video games alone can't do much justice, but that was epic. Obi-Wan was definitely powerful, and the Force was its external power was definitely the key thing in the chakras in their power. I can't believe I forgot about that small detail. It seems to me the Force was definitely the strongest heads on Obi Wan's side. With that said, this battle was definitely well done. Like, the movement was great. The animation motion was perfect. The effects are beautiful. And the voice actors, they were perfect as those characters. I really thought those were the same guys. Wow. It's really awesome. And this battle was definitely awesome. And the facts were definitely reasonable too. Choco is definitely powerful, but unlimited compared to the Force, or that's all around on everything that's alive, which is, well, everything. Don't get me wrong, Kakashi's a badass on his own rights. It's against somebody that can bind and be allied with something that powerful. Hardly anybody stood a chance against that. Makes you wonder how that Order 66. At least I think that's what it is. Man, it's been forever. I gotta get back on my Star Wars space. I took down like all of them. That aside, dark sides aside from the Force, this was definitely a battle worthy of the Star Wars name. And the anime too. So awesome. Find your DC opponent, and you got the 5-star Heroes of Star Wars. But until then, and next battle is Jake Long versus Danny Phantom. Nickelodeon versus Disney. And these are the Star Disney and Nickelodeon characters. Back in their hate and golden days. At least from my childhood area. I love both shows greatly. And how they try to hide their other halves from their family members, as well as take on magical and non-magical creatures. First from Jake's side, as well as spiritual and non-spiritual enemies, isn't Danny Phantom. But more so of a lot of ghost powers. So, while spiritual and magical are two separate entities, could be an interesting battle. Especially with the Team Teen hidden works. I'll get back to more on that at another time. But until then, and I'll look forward to that battle later. Speaking of, if you enjoyed this reaction, do like and share if you have. Remember to give credit to the original makers of this video, and I'll see y'all next time. With that said, keep on gaming, gamers. Peace out till next time. See ya. Good day. And let the Force guide you to greatness. Ooh, getting chills up my spine with that one. Ooh. Or was it the chocolate? Oh well. See ya, gamers. Bye.